the Mike and the Troll here, giving you another rant, non-wrestling rant, about why DC is better than Marvel. Ah! Hello ladies and gentlemen, and between camera I got my personality back. Woo! Yay! That means I'm not a
The real Marv is back! Woo!
I know, that was my Heartless. I call him Handsome.
Winner!
Yay! No one will get that joke. Reference.
Anyway, so what are we here for today, Marv boy?
We're talking about half the show. We're talking about why DC sucks. Well, DC isn't really. DC's awesome. DC is not really that. Well, I think it's common knowledge now.
How?
Fuck did he just say?
Your mother's a whore, Marv!
Okay, he'll stay dead for about 5 minutes. So let's talk about DC.
Boo!
Well, we all know that DC has had franchises that they've promoted, like Batman and Batman and Batman and Superman and Batman. It's clear that DC is just bored in the bat drug wagon. You don't know what the bat drug is? It's a drug which makes you do the following things a day. You wake up, jack off to Batman.
In the morning.
In the morning. You wake up and in the morning you jack off to a picture of Batman constantly. And then you have bat flicks.
For lunch.
For lunch. Then, before you go to sleep, you get a needle of the bat drug, inject it into your veins, and then just fall asleep while dreaming about Batman raping you. And saying it's not a nightmare.
That is a disease that DC have successfully created.
I know, good job DC. And if that wasn't worse, they're trying to copy Marvel. Yay.
Fun! Right? Not.
No! Marvel's trying to copy this. So let's talk about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Marvel is really doing a good job with it. For this video, we're going to mainly talk about the Cinematic Universe and what DC is trying to do with their Cinematic Universe.
And why'd you put it in quotes, Marv boy?
Because no one will see it. So I had to say it like that. Because DC are doing a shit job of it so far. So I guess the Cinematic Universe is not really starting off yet. First of all, Man of Steel is supposed to be the opener to the Cinematic Marvel Universe.
Marvel?
DC Universe.
They're done goofed!
I know. So we've got Man of Steel versus Iron Man for the...
Iron Man?
Because Iron Man was the first film that Marvel did to tie into the Cinematic Universe. And they were both good films individually, and that's what makes them stand out. But now DC are trying to do like what Sony did with The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Trying to make the sequel branch out to be more than like Sony is trying to do to Spider-Man what Marvel is doing to, doing right. What Marvel is Sony, and let's not bring Sony into this actually, let's just keep it to DC and Marvel.
Yep.
Sony owns Spider-Man by now, so I won't talk about Spider-Man and I won't talk about X-Men. End video. Anyway. So after that, for a long time, it's been announced, I think it was last year at Comic-Con, I don't know how to say it. It's been announced recently, it's been announced that it's going to be Marvel, I can't say it, DC are having Man of Steel 2 and they're putting Batman in there.
You mean Batman?
Yeah, put Batman in there. Because, I know when I first heard this news, I thought it was a good choice. It's a good choice to make, I haven't got to the negative bits about DC yet. It's a good choice to make, DC...
This is the best! You're simply the best!
How we good? No, please.
Yeah.
Carry on, Mark boy.
So when I first heard that news, I thought it was a good decision to have. It's a good way of bringing Batman into the DC cinematic universe without happening to reboot Batman, and that's a good decision from DC. But then Ben Affleck is Batman. Now I'm not saying he's a bad actor. He's not, but I don't see him as Batman. I'm pretty sure no one else sees him as Batman, and him as Batman for the DC cinematic universe isn't a good decision. Because no offense to Ben Affleck, he's old for an actor. I mean, you can't have him be Batman forever, like be Batman till till 2019. I'm not joking. That's how long they want him to be Batman for.
Shit.
Yeah, because their plans are to have I don't know what the fucking plans are. DC doesn't know what their plans are. They're going to have the Man of Steel film, Man of Steel 2, which is not called Man of Steel 2, it's called because Batman's first versus Superman.
The truth.
Sorry, I'm thirsty. But this is the problem with it. They're having Wonder Woman, there's Cyborg, Lex Luthor, there's rumours of more, like Aquaman and Lobo.
Hasn't Aquaman been already confirmed?
For fuck's sake. Okay, Aquaman's been confirmed. Not Bryan Cranston as Lex Luthor. You know, and it just looks like it's going to be a clusterfuck. Just a clusterfuck of a mess. DC's going to try and build up all these characters for sequels you probably don't care about, because all you're going to get is for 2 hours is, look at these characters, we're going to get sequels. Look at these characters, we're going to get sequels. Oh, you better remember him for the sequel. You better remember him for the sequel. Don't forget this plot was going to tie in to the sequels. And then last half an hour for 2 minutes, Batman fighting Superman with a happy slaps. And Batman eventually winning through some writing bullshit. Like, I punched you with a kryptonite ring. You're knocked out for a month. Despite Superman beat a guy made entirely out of kryptonite.
Like that never happened.
I'm not serious. That happened in the comics once. There's a villain in Superman who is a whole man made out of kryptonite. Superman beat him. However, one tiny little kryptonite ring Batman has punched him once. Superman's in a coma for a month. DC.
And this is where the video gets good, people, and because Mark's about to go into rage mode.
This is just stupid. Why are you having Wonder Woman, who can clearly be her own character, Aquaman, who could
Be his own.
he could be his own character if DC treat him right, but no one treats Aquaman right, so DC shouldn't do it either. Why should DC treat Aquaman right? It's not like they own him or anything. Wait. Fucking DC. And they're like, oh, Lex Luthor, he's probably going to do fuck all and just say, oh, Batman, Superman had a misunderstanding, but they're friends because we need them to be friends for the upcoming Justice League movie, which is just, has no build-up, has half the characters introduced in this film, and like, it's just, oh! What's the point of having Batman vs Superman if you're not going to have Batman vs Superman? You're just going to have other characters be built up, probably very poorly, because this basically film is going to be a 2-hour trailer for other DC films, and then you're just going to have Batman vs Superman at the end. Like, this is what you wanted to see. Look how poorly we've done it. Yay, we're DC. We're the best comic book studio ever.
Not.
I mean, Marvel doesn't exist in our universe because we're stupid.
Sorry, I had to do a mat late.
This is just stupid. This film's going to be a complete clusterfuck. The Justice League film is going to be... You're going to have to introduce and reintroduce all these characters for Justice League, and it's just going to be a complete fuck up. Now let's talk about Marvel. How Marvel did this better. Iron Man. Talking about Iron Man. Iron Man was the first film introduced. Now this is where DC copied Iron Man. First, in the Iron Man film, it was just about Iron Man believing in himself, eventually becoming his own hero and doing what he has by still being, well, pretty much a dick. Tony Stark's a bit of a dick.
He's a narcissist.
That's it. He's a narcissist. And then in the sequel, they had it be more like a build up to the Avengers, and it was mainly the main problem with Iron Man 2 is not because it was building up to the Avengers, it's because it had too many plot points. It wasn't awful, it just wasn't good.
I got War Machine was in Iron Man 2.
War Machine was good, but that was one of the many plot points in the film. Like, you have War Machine in there, then you have that guy from The Wrestler play Whiplash. He's in the film for 10 minutes.
Yeah, but Black Widow in there.
Black Widow's in there as well. Like, okay, this is the two new characters this is the one character they introduced. Okay, despite Iron Man 2 being its own film, it built up to the Avengers a little bit by introducing one character, Black Widow. And they introduced Black Widow because they believe, well, to be fair, she wasn't a very well-known character, and it would be a bit weird having her have her own standalone film, and it wouldn't tie into the Avengers that well because it really wouldn't. So Marvel played it smart. They put Black Widow in Iron Man 2 because people were going to watch Iron Man 2, then they would know who Black Widow is, so we could hopefully get our own Black Widow movie one day.
Hopefully. That would be fucking awesome, actually.
That would be fucking awesome.
We should do like a video of what characters we believe need to get their own films, both DC and Marvel. We should do that at one point.
Or TV shows. TV shows have a lot of potential. Arrow showed us anything.
Or video games.
Or video games, like so.
We really should do that at one point, shouldn't we?
Top 5 superheroes who need their own TV show, movie, and video.
No, we can just list all the heroes we believe in and not make it a top 5.
Yeah. Anyways, back to DC. No, okay, Marvel built up their characters in their own solo films because you had a Thor film, then you had a Captain America film, and they were all films in themselves. Like they weren't just like a big build up to the Avengers. They set up the characters for the Avengers, but they weren't building up to the Avengers.
Also, didn't you mention how Hawkeye was in the Thor film?
He made a cameo in the Thor film.
I haven't seen any of the Thor films, so I wouldn't know.
I got 2 of them in the other room.
I can't wait to get Captain America 2: The Winter Soldier on DVD.
Or Blu-ray.
Yeah, Blu-ray.
This video is sponsored by Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Ha!
Now available at your local cinema shop. Eventually.
Oh, there's a bit of advertising done.
We're sponsoring halls. You need a sponsor, they'll be glad to whore us.
Enziguri!
So, hang on. So Marvel built up the Avengers with all the characters. All the characters who were in the Avengers were all set up in their own films. So you didn't have to set up their characters, you just had to get their characters right. You didn't have to tell their origins because the other films did it for you. So the Avengers had a huge weight off your shoulder. It just needed to have good chemistry with the characters, not so good chemistry with the characters, and just did it well because Joss Whedon is a fucking genius.
Because he's Joss Whedon.
Firefly, bring back Firefly. Lucky Fox. And let's go to the other side of the border how DC's doing it. They're putting all their eggs in one basket. What do I mean by that? Is they're putting all the characters into one film, give them all 20 minutes, like 30 seconds of a character, then they're in Injustice. Then they're in DC. Then they're in I can't say it right, I'm so angry. Then they're in Justice League. It's like, oh, you like this character you saw for 20 seconds? No. Well, he's in Justice League! You like this character you saw for 20 seconds? No. Well, he's in Justice League! Point is, Marvel built up their characters and showed their characters so the Avengers didn't need to. The Avengers didn't show anybody's origin because it wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair if like, oh, you came for Hawkeye and all the other Avengers. Well, here's the origins of Iron Man. No, that doesn't make sense. Why? I'm not here to see an Iron Man film. I'm here to see the Avengers film. But like, DC is going to be like, oh, you like the Flash? Well, here's his origins. Like, if you don't like the Flash, well, you just bought a ticket for nothing. You know? DC are doing it all wrong. Marvel built their characters, so even if you didn't see the films, it'd be your own fault, really. It's like Marvel did it right. DC are doing it all wrong. Like, if you wanted to see how Marvel could have fucked up, watch DC. That should just be the video. Like, you want to see how Marvel could have fucked up? Watch DC. Watch DC to see how Marvel could have fucked up.
But they didn't.
See, that's the point. Like, Marvel didn't fuck up because they were careful and they cared for their characters. That's the point. Marvel cares for their characters. They care for Iron Man. They care for Captain America. They care for Thor, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Hulk. They care for all of them. Because I think
Loki.
especially Loki. Tom Hiddleston was awesome. Fun fact: Tom Hiddleston's English.
I think everybody knows that already.
Well, Thor's Australian.
I think everybody knows that too.
Thor was also in Rush.
I don't think so many people would know that.
That's I think I got that up there somewhere. Anyway, this is not about Rush. That's based on a true story. That's well, Marvel with their studios is Marvel once upon a time sold all of their rights to characters. They still don't have all of their rights back. They don't have the rights to X-Men, Spider-Man, all that. They don't
Remind me who owns X-Men again?
I think. I don't know who owns X-Men.
Well, I know Sony owns Spider-Man.
Well, I got X-Men up there. That's good. Yeah.
Please hold on for this brief interruption.
I don't think it tells you it's on the back.
Here, I can read it because since you're dyslexic.
I can't see any words.
Give it here. Maybe I can read it. I think it's Dolby Digital.
It's so retarded. I'm Dolby Digital. Just make X-Men.
I actually don't get it. Or was it 20 Fox?
Oh, it's 20th Century Fox.
Probably.
That's it. 20th Century Fox.
Ah, there we go. We got it right.
The 20th Century Fox owns X-Men.
So-
Sony owns Spider-Man.
Who the hell owns Daredevil?
20th
Century Fox as well.
No, they sold the rights to Daredevil.
What?
Marvel bought the rights back to Daredevil.
Oh, so they've got Daredevil once again.
Yeah. They're gonna do a mini TV series.
Do they still? Does Marvel have Fantastic Four yet, or does someone else have that?
I think 20th Century Fox has that.
Oh, okay. I heard they're gonna make a reboot of the Fantastic Four. Yeah, I haven't heard any word of it since.
I heard it got cancelled.
What?
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 I heard it got cancelled.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Cancelled?
Yeah.
Why?
Because fuck you. Because you want to see a good Fantastic Four movie? We don't. Goodbye. And that's pretty much it.
Well, that's a waste.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
That's Fox for you. This video proudly gives the middle finger to Fox.
20th Century Fox.
Fox fucks up a lot. Say that.
Fred Fox.
Fred Fox fucks up a lot. That rhymes. Back to DC and like.
Hence, most of you people might know who Fred Fox is.
Just
watch the Dracula episode of the Angry Video Game Nerd.
Ha ha ha.
I'm not even kidding. That's actually in there. Just watch it, Marv.
What's Dracula? Never mind. That's about AVGN. The movie looked good. This video sponsors the AVGN movie. Coming soon to your not local cinema.
So, anything else you got to say, Marv boy?
Well, I said DC cares for their characters because
You said DC cares for their characters?
DC. Marvel cares for their characters because they don't have all their characters. They lost X-Men, they've lost Spider-Man, so DC cares. Marvel cares for what characters they have left. So they don't fuck up their characters. They do genuine effort, put genuine care into every film they make because they know these characters are theirs and they want to keep them theirs. And they want to, make good films, and they don't want to ruin their characters. Because Marvel knows how to get it done. Marvel cares for their characters. All DC cares about is Batman. Seriously, DC just cares about Batman. Do you know why? Because you overrated fat junkies keep saying Batman, 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 Batman. Like, oh, Man of Steel sucks because it didn't have Batman in it. Green Lantern sucks because Ryan Reynolds. That's true. Marvel sucks because Batman. DC's the best company ever because Batman. This would be a good chance for the troll. I had voice. Oh, it's that side.
Let me see.
Yeah, I'll talk about Batman.
Talk about Batman.
DC only cares about whoring Batman out to everyone. Like, a new Batman game that no one asked for? Here you go. Who is it?
Oh, no, just some strangers.
Probably they had a barbecue out there. DC cares about is just whoring Batman out to everybody they can get, making more Bat junkies in the process, and not giving two shits about Superman, the Flash. Well, I'm pretty sure people care for the Flash because they're making a Flash TV series, so the Flash is. Yeah, from the creators of Arrow, which is a good TV series.
I know Black Canary is an Arrow.
Sure, she's. What's her name? Her real life name?
I forgot actually.
Do you Google? Yeah, after this.
We don't have the laptop with us, do we, Mark Boy?
Let's quickly wrap this video up because we've been dragging it on for far too long. In short, Marvel does everything better than DC. DC copies Marvel and fucks everything out. Marvel cares for their characters because they know because Marvel knows that if they don't put genuine effort behind their characters, they might lose them to some other.
They done goofed.
Marvel wasn't an independent company, so they had to sell their rights to other companies to actually get a movie. So like that's the reason Sony owned Spider-Man, because Marvel didn't have enough money to make a Spider-Man movie themselves, so they sold the movie rights to Spider-Man to Sony, so Sony could do it. Same with X-Men, they didn't have enough movie rights money to. But now Marvel is owned by Disney, and Disney, if you don't know Disney has a lot of money.
Can I just have one question, Mark?
Yeah.
You know, you said Marvel are taking care of their characters because they don't have like Spider-Man and X-Men, because
What I meant by that is that Marvel knows they could lose their character. Marvel doesn't want to lose any more characters.
Yeah, I know, but what I want
Marvel wants their characters back. If they could buy Spider-Man back, they would. If they could buy X-Men back, they would. But Fox, Sony are not going to give those up because they're huge.
No, but what I wanted to ask, like, do you believe that if Marvel got back Spider-Man and X-Men, do you think if they get those characters back, do you think they will do more of a decent? Do you think they will, at least when it comes to films, do you think they will still be as careful as they are now? Or do you think they're going to do a DC and fuck everything up if they get not Batman, Spider-Man and X-Men back?
Well, I think DC, yeah, I think they're still going to be. If they get those characters back, they want their characters back because they want to make their whole cinematic universe a cinematic universe. Like, they want all of Marvel to be in it. They don't want it to be, oh, here's X-Men, so that here's 4, but that Spider-Man and X-Men, they're different universes. Marvel wants it all to be in one universe.
See,
and they're taking care of that universe. So if Marvel does get the rights back to Spider-Man, they would take just as much care, probably even more care than Sony.
So you don't think they're going to do a DC and fuck everything up?
No, because Marvel knows what it's like to lose the characters. Once you get something, Marvel knows what it's like to lose something they care about. Marvel lost the rights to those characters, so if Marvel got them back, they would treat them with care. And if not, they'd just piss off the fans, and Marvel doesn't like pissing off their fans. They clearly show that with the Avengers. They like to please our fans, to make us laugh, to have fun with the movies. While DC's just trying to go for dark, depressing. Isn't this so dark? It's awesome. Okay, DC's problem is The Dark Knight Rises. The Dark Knight Rises is a dark Batman film, and if you're not depressed when you first watched it, you should know. And people say it's like, oh, best Batman film ever. I think it's no, that's The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, what are you talking about? You're talking about The Dark Knight Rises, right?
I was talking about The Dark Knight.
Oh, fuck.
Because you have Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and then The Dark Knight Rises. The Dark Knight was really dark. So because that was Batman and that did really well, they're gonna go like DC are just trying to do all the dark, like going all dark. But that doesn't work. That doesn't work with Superman. Even though it was done well with Man of Steel, it would be much better if Superman was more light-hearted. Like if it wasn't so cloudy and misty and powers and responsibility. It's so sad having been like a god. Because no one wants to run really fast, no one wants X-ray vision, no one wants to see through walls, no one wants super strength. Oh, why am I cursed with these gifts? I mean, yeah, that's like one of the problems. It worked with Batman because Batman doesn't have any powers. It doesn't work with Superman because Superman has powers, but they're trying to do the Batman thing. Like, he's so depressed all the fucking time, even though he's got no right to be. I still like Man of Steel, but just... it's... DC DC is just going for all the dark bullshit, and it's just really stupid. I don't like where DC is going. I don't like how they're trying to make everything in DC really dark. Because like, look at Marvel. Marvel can be light-hearted, fun, and serious at the same time, but DC's like, no fun, dark. This is so dark. Look at that grisly death that didn't need to happen, but it needed to happen for a climax. So dark. You love it, don't you, you sluts? I'm Batman. But DC knows how to have fun. So Marvel knows how to have fun with their comic characters. DC just knows how to make everything dark and dreary, and they don't even know how to do that right properly. I think this rant has been going on for a long time. So DC, for fuck's sake, stop being so dark and mist and like so dark. Stop forcing Batman down our throats. I mean, some people might like it. I don't give a shit about Batman, really. Yeah, it's like Michael Bay with Explosions. It was good the first time, but once you see it so many times, it just when it happens again, it just doesn't affect you. Like, this is getting really ridiculous with Batman, because soon Batman will be appearing in every comic DC ever makes. Soon there'll be no Superman, there'll be no Flash, there'll just be Batman, 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 Batman. Because that's all DC cares about.
Is Batman?
Yeah. So DC, fucking put some effort into your characters rather than just Batman. Marvel, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. And get Spider-Man back. Get X-Men back. Keep Joss Whedon.
Yes! Yes!
Actually,
yes!
Fun fact, Joss Whedon did write a comic based around X-Men.
Really?
He wrote a comic for X-Men. See, someone said Joss Whedon only did the Avengers because he couldn't do X-Men. That's kind of right, really. Joss Whedon would do Avengers, would do X-Men, really. He would love to do that, X-Men. But he's with Marvel, so... And I don't think Fox would hire him. Oh wait, Fox hates Joss Whedon.
Wait, what?
Fox hates Joss Whedon.
Why?
Because...
jealousy!
I don't know why! I have no why!
I know. Because Fox are jealous of Joss Whedon.
I don't know why Fox hates Joss Whedon.
Because they're jealous of him.
No, what happens one time, Fox... There was a TV series called Firefly. If you don't know what it is, it's like... Over the years, it's been like really... People see how really great it was. When Fox aired it, they ruined it. They aired the third episode first, then the first, then the fourth, and then they just kept on putting all the series out of order. So you saw the finale before you saw the build-up. So you saw the build-up before you saw... It was fucked up. And when you watch it in order, there's no episodes been put to waste. It's like it's one of those classic TV series that if people knew more about and if Fox didn't fuck up with, the reason Fox did that is because they don't like Joss Whedon. So fuck you, Fox, and get your act together, DC. I'm Marv, along with my buddy Mike. Sayonara.
Sayonara. Bye-bye.
Wait.
Peace.
What about me?
The truth.